Hello, Scorpio. This is Barb at Mystic Door Tarot, and this is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for the week of October 25th through the 31st. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and join me daily for my quick glance daily readings. Now, a huge reminder, Scorpio, these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave the rest, and check out your sun, moon, and rising signs as they might resonate with you more for this week. And I am using the Santa Muerte tarot deck for this week's reading for the Halloween week ahead. So let's get shuffling, Scorpio. Let's take a look at the messages and guidance from Spirit in your cards for this week. We already had one fly out. I just need two more. Okay. We had the Major Arcana card, the Star, which flew out. You have the Nine of Cups, very nice. And the Knight of Cups. All right, Scorpio. Well, I'm certainly picking up that romance. Love is in the air this week for some of you. And it's almost got this energy where when you least expect it is when it will turn up. So if you're actively looking for love, it might not happen for you this week. It's when you drop your guard, you might say, and that is indeed when it's going to show up. Now, this doesn't have to be love relationships. This can be something coming in or happening this week, which either reignites a passion with your existing partner or possibly just the love you have for your family, the people close to you. You might be getting together, celebrating. So, taking a look at your first card here, the Major Arcana card, the Star, very positive energy. This is certainly bringing in the energy of just peace, renewal, optimism for a fresh start. So definitely could be a fresh start in regards to a love relationship. Now, this is Aquarius's card in energy coming in this week. Very independent, kind of a pioneering energy, dealing with your second and seventh chakra, Scorpio. So your second chakra is to go with the flow. Don't force it. It's bringing in change naturally. And then your seventh chakra, that's your crown chakra, your direct connection with source energy. So strengthen that connection through daily meditation, hearing the messages and guidance to kind of point you in the right direction. And the number 17, numerology of the Star card reduces down to 8, and 8 is all about abundance. So very nice energy to kick off your week. And looking above this angel here, look what's above her head. The Star. The symbol of hope, wishes, guidance, illuminating everything. So kind of like highlighting what's coming in for you this week. Certainly can be love. It can also be success, especially in regards to business ventures, things dealing with business, maybe your job. But the Star card indicates astrology, the divine arts. So pay attention to the cosmos this week, Scorpio. Look to the heavens for guidance and direction. Now, your next card, even more amazing, Scorpio. You have the Nine of Cups. Now, the cups deal with your emotions, your feelings, and this is known as the wish fulfillment card, where you're going to be getting a wish. Something's going to go your way. You're going to have a sense of satisfaction, fulfillment. So something's taking place this week, which is going to give you these type of feelings. Now, I find this particular Nine of Cups. Very interesting in this deck because all the cups are here loaded into this chest. What you're hoping for, what you're wishing for. And it's got a heart on the chest here. And it's really sailing straight out into what I'm going to say is a great distance. So what this is telling me is whatever it is you're hoping for, wishing for, is maybe not like immediately around you right now. This might be something that's going to come about, Scorpio, through traveling. That's what I'm picking up. So for some of you that are possibly taking a trip somewhere, maybe for business, could be on vacation, this is where I'm picking up that energy that you're going to kind of be caught off guard. You're going to have your guard down as far as looking for love. You're not going to expect it. And that's when it can indeed show up. So this is just really moving forward, Scorpio, with whatever it is that you're wishing for and hoping for. This is Pisces card in energy. It's very intuitive, very empathic kind of energy, romantic, mysterious, spiritual is what I'm picking up with this card. It's ruled by Jupiter, so that's what's bringing in like this good luck, this happiness, this openness, good health, good fortune. And this number 9 energy of this card is completion, something in the material world. So it can be an indication that you might have ended a relationship and that you're moving on, looking for something new, something better. It could be the same in regards to where you live, that you're packing up, you're moving on. There is like a distance. There's something in regards to distance. So for some of you, you could be moving on. And maybe after making the move, this is where that love can be coming in. Could also have something to do with your job. You might be traveling for your job. So you're all caught up in business, not expecting for any kind of friendship, let alone romance to begin. Now, your next card is the Knight of Cups. He's facing your future. And what I love about this card is he is just about to go through this archway, almost slightly taking a look back over his shoulder. Now, the arch represents the possibility of something new, so it's an opening to a new path. And with this being the Knight of Cups, this is bringing in that movement and change into your life. This is like the knight in shining armor, like that white knight, everything you hear about in fairy tales. Just extremely tied up into love, your emotions, what you feel. So with this card showing up in your reading, this can be an indication of someone coming in. This is someone looking for love. This is romance coming in. And the Knight of Cups could be a Pisces individual, very romantic, very mysterious, very creative, possibly sweeping you off your feet, Scorpio. Maybe what I'm picking up is more like pulling the rug out from under you because you're just truly not expecting this energy to show up. It's going to be in like the most unlikely place, Scorpio. And again, possibly when you're traveling, even if it's just a day trip somewhere. This is where your knight in shining armor can be showing up. Now, the other thing that the knight can be bringing in is a burst of creative energy, a lot of imagination, and your intuition could be razor sharp as well, Scorpio. Now, your numerology here for your tarot cards is number 27, which reduces down to 9. So yes, there is something that is wrapping up, something completing in your material world. So again, I just keep picking up moving, traveling. Some of you could be getting a job in a new city, a new state, where you're going to actually have to move house to take advantage of it. And possibly in that new area is where the Knight of Cups is residing. Now, your last tarot card, let's find out. It's going to be a very distinct and focused message from Spirit. So let's see. Whoops. Let's see. What does Spirit want to say to you, Scorpio? Okay. The Major Arcana card, Judgment. Well, this is Spirit's way of letting you know, Scorpio, that there is a lot of drastic change coming in. Your current phase of life is coming to an end. So that could definitely be in regards to relationships for some of you. You might have recently ended a relationship, or you're going to, and now you're looking for something new. It can be, once again, in regards to a job. Maybe you're not doing what you used to be doing. You're moving on to something new. But the biggest message here that Spirit is sending you with the Judgment card is tune into your higher calling to learn where to go to next. Pay attention to everything around you this week, especially Scorpio. As the Star card here, pay attention to the cosmos, the spirit realms. This is the week for that, where the veil is so very thin. So there's messages and guidance available to you. Just tune in and listen to what your intuition is telling you. Spend some time meditating, asking Spirit which direction you need to go in. Now, this card from Spirit concerns your 6 and 7 chakras, your third eye chakra, your perception on things, your intuition, and then your 7th chakra, your connection to Spirit. It's actually ruled by Pluto, which is associated with the underworld. It has to do with death and rebirth, transformation and change. So Spirit is telling you, Scorpio, you're in a transitional period right now, going from one thing to the next. And you need to just go with the flow. Just be open to the changes, the possibilities. And then the numerology, number 20 of the Judgment card, actually is in regards to relationships, partnerships. The number 2 is a symbol of balance and harmony and working together and teamwork and adaptability. But for some Scorpios, this is definitely in regards to like the start of a spiritual journey, Scorpio. As 20 can be like a waiting period. It is the transition, and that's what Spirit is telling you. All in this one card. Kind of an indication to like really trust in your intuition to follow the right path. This is a time to change your life for the better and just accept the help of the universal energies coming in this week. Okay. I am going to pull 3 clarifying cards for this week's reading to kind of see what additional information Spirit is releasing to us. Okay, so the top 3, we have the 7 of Wands, the 3 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. All right, Scorpio. Well, the 7 of Wands is an indication of everything that's around you, maybe tugging and pulling you in different directions, making things difficult for you, things that aren't in your control. But it is a card indicating you're in a better place than you realize. And it does have the number 7 energy, that spiritual energy, to connect with Spirit, your intuition, for direction and guidance. Now, the 3 of Pentacles is an indication of people, some teamwork, a project, possibly, maybe with an organization, some kind of group activity is what I'm picking up. It's something that's just getting off the ground. People are very vocal with their opinions, their viewpoints. But you're kind of the one that's getting noticed here for who you are. Could be your personality, could be your gifts, your talents. And that could have something to do with your Nine of Cups card, getting your wish, what you want. And it can possibly be through this avenue here, where the Knight of Cups, the love is coming in, where it's happening. And the High Priestess main message here is really tap into your higher self and trust in your third eye chakra, your perception on things, your intuition, whatever that little voice is steering you towards this week, Scorpio, please listen to it. Now let me just move these over. And let's take a look at which crystal your angels and guides have chosen for the week ahead. And you have fluorite. And mine is usually nearby. This is my fluorite crystal. Well, as always, your angels and guides have selected the best crystal for what your tarot cards here are indicating for your reading this week. This concerns your third eye chakra, your perception, your intuition, and connecting with your spirit guides. Also an indication to let you know, Scorpio, that you are protected by your guides in the spirit world, especially with this particular week and coming up at the end of this week with Halloween. So it is an indication to trust in your intuition, to trust in your spirit guides, and try connecting with them to access a higher source of wisdom and guidance. And a reminder that messages coming from your spirit, your guides, your angels, can also come in like a physical sign. It can be like your body kind of heating up or tingling, or you'll feel what I call spirit bumps, which is kind of like goosebumps. So an excellent crystal that is being suggested for you to have for this week ahead. Now, let's take a look at your Halloween Oracle card message for the week. Let's see what the Oracle advice is. Okay. You received Winter. This certainly is a very popular card turning up in the Halloween Oracle deck. Winter. Time to let what no longer serves you, Scorpio, die away. Could be that something might have been bothering you for some time, so this card is an indication to kind of let it fade away, to die away, and maybe take some real action to make a serious change. Because anything that feels like extra weight, responsibility, a burden on you, that kind of energy, you need to release it. This is part of like the transitional energy that Spirit is indicating that you're going through this week, Scorpio. So anything that feels like really heavy, a burden, possibly some type of obligation, try to change that energy up. Take some action to kind of change the circumstances, because the Winter card is a transitional energy where things tend to die off, go to sleep, and hibernate. So it's an energy of what might needs to take place, you might say. Now, I decided to pull one more card, more of a fortune-telling type card from the Lenormand deck. Okay, you received number 51, Train Traverse. Okay. So here's that energy of traveling coming into the reading. And we see the train here headed right for you, Scorpio. So it might not be as far off as I was thinking, because with the train, it's just moving people and things just across the land. So more domestic than something like overseas. So something happening when possibly traveling. This is public transportation, possibly like in a subway train or an elevated train. Something that's in the city is what I'm picking up. So it can be, some of you might be taking a train, traveling like at least for part of the way, maybe in regards to vacation. So it's not as long of a distance as I originally was picking up. Now, this energy as a person, an individual, is that they're very efficient, very fast moving, and they could live like a distance away, Scorpio, but kind of within the same state, the same land, so not as far. And this could certainly have a lot to do with your Knight of Cups and love coming in, catching you totally off guard. All right. Let's talk about this. So Scorpio, for the week ahead, you have the Star card, a very positive, hopeful, uplifting, optimistic card indicating some abundance coming in, success, very spiritual energy, and an indication to look to the stars and trust your intuition. Then with the Nine of Cups, it's full steam ahead for whatever it is you're hoping for, wishing for. Just keep moving forward. You're in a transition, possibly in regards to relationships, maybe where you live, your job, and the Knight of Cups. Ready to go through that archway on a new path. So something is coming into your future here, Scorpio. This Knight is bringing it in. Love for some of you, creativity, ideas, success for others, and yet for other Scorpios, it could be like a spiritual path you're embarking on. Now, your message from Spirit is the Judgment card. Your current phase of life is coming to an end. Not your actual life. Something within your life is wrapping up. Again, it could be an old relationship ending. You could be leaving a relationship. Could be leaving your current job, looking for something better, moving house, traveling. This is drastic change, a transition, Scorpio. And then your clarifying cards. An indication you're in a better place than you think you are. There's something beginning, something starting to emerge, and it involves others. Could be a project you're working on together, something to do with a group, an organization, where you're really getting noticed. And then the High Priestess is telling you, trust in your intuition and tap into your higher self. Your angels and guides suggesting the fluorite crystal this week to help you out with your connection with your spirit guides, who are always there for you, Scorpio, ready to give you guidance and direction. Tapping into that third eye chakra, your perception on things, your intuition, and really trusting in the universal energies this week. So look to the cosmos, Scorpio. And then your oracle card message here, winter. Another indication, let what no longer serves a purpose to you, Scorpio, just die off. That certainly can be maybe an old love. Just let it go. It's part of this transitional type of energy. Just an indication that you're going to be moving forward into something new. And then your Lenormand fortune card is indicating a train, traveling, maybe a short trip. Something not too far, because the train only travels like regionally, you might say, not abroad. And somehow I feel this card is connected to the Knight of Cups. Could be if you're traveling, whether it's for vacation or for work. That your guard will be down. You're not going to be looking for love, and that's exactly when it's going to be showing up. Meeting someone new, something that will then maybe transition very quickly. This train here has a lot of steam, and it's headed right towards you, Scorpio. So for some, this is going to be new love coming in. For others, This could be going to a new job, a new opportunity, a new hobby, maybe moving to a new place. Very transitional energy as something is wrapping up for you, Scorpio. Some phase of your life, and then you're going to be transitioning into something new, something better, something right here that you've been hoping and wishing for. Thank you so much for joining me today. Please be sure to subscribe and help support my channel. And if you're interested in a private tarot card reading, my website link is listed below. Love and abundance to my Scorpio family.